When Jake turned 32, he felt like a failure. Not because he was lazy, not because he wasn't trying, but because he had lived too many lives. At 22, he wanted to be a filmmaker. At 24, he pivoted to marketing. At 26, he learned web development. At 28, he got deep into fitness, nutrition, and coaching friends. At 30, he quit a stable job to freelance and felt guilty every single day. His LinkedIn looked confusing. His parents were worried. His friends kept saying, "Man, you just need to pick one thing." Slowly, Jake started believing them. Every night, he compared himself to people from college. One became a senior manager at a tech company. Another got promoted again and again. They all seemed to have life figured out. Jake felt like he was always starting over. What no one told him was this: Jake wasn't behind. He was playing a different game. One day, while freelancing for a startup, something strange happened. The company was stuck. Marketing wasn't converting. The product felt cold and forgettable. The team couldn't explain their value. Jake didn't solve it with code. He solved it with storytelling. From his filmmaking days, he used psychology. From marketing, he redesigned the website using systems thinking. From development, and he structured the team's workflow using coaching principles from fitness. The founder looked at him and said, "I don't know how you see this stuff." In that moment, Jake understood. He wasn't unfocused. He was integrated. Psychology has a name for people like Jake. They don't build straight careers. They build M-shaped minds, multiple pillars of depth, connected by curiosity, activated at the right moment. The world taught Jake to fear switching paths, but the modern economy rewards connectors, not specialists. When AI automates one skill, people like Jake don't panic. They pivot because they've done it before. Jake stopped apologizing for his past. The film degree wasn't wasted. The marketing years weren't a detour. The coding phase wasn't random. The fitness obsession wasn't a distraction. They were layers, backup systems, redundancy. The same strategy nature uses to survive. At 35, Jake didn't have a perfect title, but he had something better: optionality, confidence, and the ability to adapt when the world shifts again. If you've lived multiple lives, if your resume doesn't fit in one box, if people keep telling you to just choose one thing, the problem was never you. You weren't built for one lane. You were built to connect lanes. And in the future, that's coming. That's not a weakness. That's an advantage.